Good morning at Black Nights Film Festival in Tallinn, and today is one of my good friends in film industry, long time. We meet in various festivals. George Ovashvili, you can remember him as a big winner in Karlovy Vary Film Festival with Corn Island, but now he finally comes to Tallinn to the official competition with his brand new film, The Moon is a Father of Mine. George, you already told me a bit, but as every film, this one as well started like from your own experiences, right?
So, first of all, I'm really glad to see you, my dear friend Edvinas, and I'm really thankful to find my film by you. Yeah. So yes, that's true. We are longtime friends. I really feel that you are my one of the closest friends in the world, and thank you very much for that, for this feeling you created in me. So yeah, I'm really glad to be here again. I've been here a few times, and this festival is kind of very special for me. A special place, special country for me, which I really love, and the special city and the special festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's growing, and I'm really glad that it's growing. Yeah, of course, I can say that all my films are connected to on my own stories,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's usual.
Mm-hmm.
That the author always searching something familiar from his own life. Yeah, and this film as well.
Mhm. And as yeah, George, firstly, I must tell you and our spectators that in Tallinn, one person cannot decide about selection of any single film. So, but this means that in selection committee you have more than one friend as well who really admired and embraced the Moon of Father of Mine. But it's also a bit of accidental coincidence how you casted the film. Like in your previous films, as well in your debut film, a main role you given to a non-professional kid whom you spotted just somewhere on the street. How you found your main boy for the Moon of is a father of mine.
Yeah, first of all, I didn't mean that there's no selection committee's decision. I just told that you found out and you brought to the selection committee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course I really thankful to all of them who decided and who made the decision, of course. It's very important for me. About the kids, I don't know why, but in most of my films there are the kids as main characters. I think that's because I'm always searching the stories from my childhood. That's why there are the kids, and then of course they are not professionals. They cannot be the professionals, and there are different stories finding them. And for this film, I was really searching the main character really long time everywhere, doing the castings and going around the country. And then I with my assistant, went to one of the village for a location scout, because I was searching some big woods, big forest. It's really remote village in eastern part of Georgia, and we saw some places, and then we were returning from there by car, and we just passed two boys. We were walking toward to forest, and suddenly she said, my assistant said, "Oh, look, stop." And I stopped. What's happened? Look, the boys. They passed just to us. And then I said, "How you know? Let's see that." We came back. We drive back, and then I stopped and asked the boy, "Can you come here?" They were a bit scared, and they came. And I said, "What is your name?" And he did not tell me his right name because he was somehow scared. "Are you from this village?" He said, "Yes." "Okay, can you show your parents?" He said, "No, I'm going to the forest. I don't have time." And then, okay, I said, "I will ask to the village." And we entered to the village, and there were some people. I asked them. There were just two boys passing here. "Do you know them?" And they said, "Yes." And suddenly they coming back. And I said, "This boy." And they said, "Yeah, this is our neighbor. Can I see their parents?" And they are not at home. And then I asked with them that, "Let me take your photo." They said, no, I don't want to take a photo. But they pushed the neighbors. "Oh, you took your photo, you will never know what's happening." And then he said, okay. And we took a photo and returned back. And then step by step, I understood that I have to go back and talk to the boy. It was a story like that. It's kind of usual story of finding someone, but it was something like that.
But I remember you was telling what your father took you to the cinema, and that's how you discovered cinema in Tbilisi or somewhere else, and how your boy embraced this opportunity to act in the cinema.
Yeah, that's it was the story how I found the first time the big cinema, like on the big screen. I was exactly in this age, like 13. When our school teacher took us all class to the big cinema in the city, in Tbilisi, and it was like first time for me to see the film on the big screen, and I said, "Oh my God, what is that? How it can be happened that these huge close-ups and these wide shots with the horses and with the fighting each other with the swords and then something like that." And it was the moment when I really decided that I really want to do this. But of course I didn't know what is that, how I can do this, but it was kind of decision in my life when and I never forgot my decision till now. I mean, I'm following something as a fate, as a destiny of my life.
And George, when we have a supporting role by the girl, there is some childish attraction between them. Maybe it's first love, maybe it's memory, maybe it's illusion. And how did you find the girl? Similarly, like by accident, and then you allowed them to meet on the set.
We did a casting for other characters, and this girl came there, and I did not decide this immediately because we took the photos, my assistant taking the photos, and then I'm watching the photos and thinking, considering it. Somehow because she was really little that time, like she's 12 now and she was 10, you know. She was really, really little and the boy was a bit big. But I found her eyes something very special. That's why later I invited them back to check again. And
but how we both reacted first, what was emotions from them? Then you said, I want to film you in my new movie.
The strange thing that none of them, no boy, no the girl, they have some kind of close emotions. They never show the emotions outside. Even they are very happy. You cannot see, but you can feel. So they really, I think that's why I found them. That's why what was the most important to find the kids. They have their own inner world with these emotions, but they never bringing them out as like Toma, main character, Georgi. You never can understand he's happy, not happy. So he does not showing anything. As the little girl Mariam as well, you know, you never can understand what kind of feelings she has. And they were like, okay, something like that, not showing any emotion, something like that. And it was very interesting for me, of course.
And then you have true professional legend of Georgian cinema, Givi.
Yeah.
And this is probably your decision to have real strong actor, veteran of.
You know, Giv is really great actor. Unfortunately, he never got the role like the big roles, but he always were playing the second characters, but very strong characters in Georgian cinema. In many films, I cannot count how many, but his characters were always too strong, even stronger than the main character sometimes. So I think this role was kind of waiting to him in his life. But when I took him and you know, no one was sure that they said, oh, you know, there is really big difference between father and son, and it does not look correct. It does not look right, and you have to change him. I said, no, I don't care about the difference, you know. And at the end, I said it was really strong kind of conversations, taking him or not. But at the end, I said that I feel him, and I don't care how you feel now him as a father or not. I know I feel how it would looks like in the film, and that's just I feel. And I'm sorry that I cannot explain the result. So at the end, we got what we got. So I think Giv is a really strong actor. Yes.
Yeah, Georgia to me is always Sakartvelo. In Lithuania, we don't have any other name for only Sakartvelo. And Sakartvelo in your film looks gorgeous, spectacular. It's another level of your film. Can you tell us where, in which regions you shot a film, and maybe a little bit to explain why you decided to jump from one region to another to create some kind of a fantasy?
You know, first of all, I know how you love my country, and I really appreciated it. You really especially love my country, and thanks for that. You feel my country, and thanks for that. I'm always trying to, behind the story, show the country as well. And what is the country? Of course, country is not just the nature, just not the geography, but the feeling and the taste of the people, of the country. So I always want to have something special behind the story, you know, as a background. And most of my films, my stories are in the nature. That's why I think. That's why I cannot shoot till now the kind of local films, like in one room or in one city or something like that. I'm searching always something also for the eyes, for the beautiful. We shot it in your favorite place, Svaneti, next to Ushba mountain. Yeah. We shot some part in Raja region. which is also mountain part, north part of near to Caucasus mountains, and some part in Kakheti region, which is a wine country, our eastern part. So we were traveling. It's always making the work harder, but I don't know why I do in this way, but I always want to find something special and bring to my audience.
And the city is not Tbilisi, right?
City is not Tbilisi. City is Chiatura, which is kind of very famous place for the filming. Yeah, there are many films were done. It's an old mining city in the western part of Georgia. So yeah, something like that. That's why I'm always spending a lot of time for the scout, for the location scout.
George, without spoiling much, in your film we see some animals. Did you shoot them in true nature, or it's a work of visual effects?
Yeah, it was not possible because I always want to make it as real as it possible, but at the end the VFX comes to help. So we had a real model, and then the guys from Bulgaria, because Bulgaria was my co-producer country, they did, I think they did nice work to make the animals like as real as it was possible, you know. Yeah.
And you mentioned this, what I really wanted to acknowledge, but The Moon is a Father of Mine is a co-production of many countries.
Yeah.
Maybe briefly you can say what every country did.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really big co-production between 6 different countries. So there are my old friends, all of them, like Germany, 42 films, and then Luxembourg, again, my friend Fabrizio Maltese, and Czech Republic, Karla Stojakova, Bulgaria, Filip Todorov, and Turkey, Mesut Ulutaş. So we had the support from CDF Arte and Erimage as well. So it was a big co-productions, always also very complicated, as you know, because the many players in one around one idea. So you have to manage somehow. I have a experience doing the co-productions. Always, all my films were co-productions, but this film was quite challenging for me as for the director to manage it. But
yeah, you mentioned many partners, but your editor is Korean.
Yes, but my editor, she did all my films. Yeah, I can say almost all my films. Her name is Sunmin Kim. She's a really smart girl. Did already maybe more than 100 films edited. She was editor of Kim Ki-duk's films or Bong Joon-ho's film and others. My favorite director's editor. And I'm really happy that I have in my team this kind of high professional editor. I'm always going to Seoul to edit there, and I was there for editing of this film as well.
May we say that there is some kind of Korean feeling in the Sakartvelo film?
I think there is. I think because, the feeling, because we are kind of very close.
Aura, Korean.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Because if something happened, it's happened because of some reason. Even sometimes we don't know why I searched the editor from the beginning, from Korea. Yeah, there was something, I guess. And also I want to tell you about my screenwriter with whom I'm working together already since Corn Island, Rulo Jan Minebo from Netherlands. He's arriving today. And we did already 4 films together, and we'll do the next film together as well. And my director of photography from Greece, Christos Karamanis, excellent guy, very good cinematographer. And my composer, of course, with whom I'm working all my films did by him. He's an Israeli composer, Joseph Bardanashvili, the great master. So somehow I'm happy to have this kind of crew around me. And they doing for me their best, and I'm feeling much more stronger with them, working with them.
Thank you, George. Our times here always fly, but and we, I think our audience now really understands how many big professionals are united by you in to explore different kind of Sakartvelo. Not to me, it's totally not political film. It's extremely deeply touching and surreal, even surreal. And these thoughts are always subjective, but George, I think it's your best film.
Oh, thank you very much, my dear Edvinas. So I think this is the magic of the cinema, to unite the people from around the world. That's what I really love in this work, in this job as a film, in the film.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.